Buying a vehicle in the Wabash Valley has never been so easy. Just point, click, and take your pick at DorsetAutomotive.com. New or pre-owned, you call the shots. Go ahead and give it a try. Point, click, and take your pick now at DorsetAutomotive.com.
Indiana State University women's basketball presented by Terre Haute Savings Bank here on the Sycamore Sports Network. It is our post-game show. Final score today, Northern Kentucky 73, Indiana State 67. Time now for post-game comments from Indiana State head coach Joey Wells. And Coach, a tough pill to swallow this afternoon. You have a lead late in this ball game today. Unfortunately, turnovers play a large part in the final 2 minutes and come away with the loss this afternoon.
Yeah, we got outplayed in terms of we got out hustled down the stretch, and the only thing we talked about at halftime was playing smart, played hard at halftime, and so now we were ready to progress forward. I didn't think we played very smart in the first half, but down the stretch, very bad decisions, laziness on our post in terms of hold. I think we turned it over 3 or 4 straight times in the last 3 minutes with the exact same pass to the exact same post player from the exact same position. And it goes back to, I think we talked about it last game. As players, you have to learn from mistakes, whether you're on the bench or whether you make them out on while the game's going on. And we refused to do that today. This one's a hard one to swallow because we got outplayed and out hustled down the stretch.
5 ties, 5 lead changes in the contest today. You jump out to an early 8-0 lead, and you see that lead, go away. Then you guys go back and forth. They're up by 7 at one point. Your girls battle back, but again, it's just one of those things where you got to be able to learn as a basketball team to close the deal.
Definitely, and it goes back to kind of we've talked about it before, but we're new. I mean, we have players who have played before, but they've never had to go out and win games and finish games. These are all players that have been sitting on the bench watching other players finish games for them. So we have to learn and we have to teach them how to go finish games. And this is one that we'll keep coming back to in terms of examples of what happens if you don't finish them.
I know another big thing today, we can talk about the turnovers for the team in the final 2 minutes, but offensive rebounds, another big pain today.
Definitely. And it goes back to sloppiness and a little bit of laziness at times. Our guard play has to go get rebounds for us. And down the stretch, we had some guards leaking out thinking that they were too cool to go rebound, and we got to get those things fixed. And then our big kids, they just have to go grab the ball. We're just so soft with the basketball. Some rebounds that we should have had, they got knocked out, and it goes out of bounds, and it ends up being their ball instead of ours. So, yeah, just some frustration down the stretch where we didn't close out.
Sierra with another big game today, 18 points. Joye has 17. Alexis really comes through for you in the second half. Hit a few big buckets for you when you need them in the second half. So, there's still those older players, especially, beginning to step up. It's now a matter of not only doing that, but also taking a leadership role and making sure they get these young girls correct.
Yeah, definitely. But it has to start with themselves. Our veterans or our juniors and seniors, they're out on the floor at the end of games, and they have to go finish them. They have to be ready to compete for an entire 40 minutes, and we didn't compete that last 3-4 minutes at times, and then we didn't play smart enough to win down the stretch. And one of the things, we haven't touched on it, but Ashley Taya has been out. She had to sit out because of some transfer situations and some rules because she came from a 4-year school and then a junior college. So anyway, we've missed her these last 2 games. She will be suited out, ready to go for the rest of the season, and she's going to help add to the depth on our bench. Well, some of these players won't have to play as many minutes, and then competitive, again, in practice. Well, if you don't want to play hard, then we got somebody that's ready to step in and do that.
Now you get a chance to go home. You're taking on Eastern Illinois on Thursday, Nebraska Omaha on Saturday night, and it's a chance to get back in the swing of things, back at home, get some practice in at the Holman Center, and get ready to go for next week.
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround. I mean, we have another 3 games this coming week, so we have to make sure we use our time wisely in terms of watching video, getting practice stuff done, but also trying to stay fresh from a weekend like this where you're on the bus. I mean, it's 6 hours on a bus, play a game, another 6 hours on a bus, play a game, So it'll be really nice to be at home in front of our fans. We'll need all the support. Please come out and support us as we try to get this thing rolling in the right direction.
Coach, we'll go ahead and let you go, and we'll talk to you on your coach's show on Tuesday night.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.